What if I told you that one of the greatest love stories ever told, a love guided by God Himself, began with a promise made many years before? In the heart of an ancient desert, under the soft glow of dawn, a young man named Isaac gazed at the horizon. His expression was serene, but his eyes held a deep spiritual expectation. He sensed that something grand was about to happen. Even when the path seemed uncertain and the future a mirage, God was already weaving a perfect plan. The journey of this love begins with Abraham, already an elderly, wise, and God-fearing man. With a heart full of faith, he calls his most faithful servant and gives him a sacred mission to find a wife for his son Isaac. But it couldn't be just any woman. She had to come from her homeland, from her people, from the place God had chosen. It was an act of complete trust, entrusting the future of their descendants to the Creator. And so the servant sets off on a long journey through the desert, his camels laden with gifts and his heart full of hope. As the golden sun set on the horizon, painting the sky with fiery colors, the servant arrived at a well on the outskirts of the city of Naor. There, tired from the journey, he offers a sincere and specific prayer. He asked God for a clear sign, a gesture that would reveal the woman chosen for Isaac. He prayed that the right young woman would not only offer him water, but would also be willing to give water to all his camels until they were all satisfied. It was a bold request, a test of generosity and kindness. Before he had even finished praying, a young woman of serene beauty and compassionate gaze approached. Her name was Rebekah. With a gentle smile, she offers the servant water, and without him asking, says that she would also give water to his camels until they were all satisfied. At that moment, the servant knew, his heart filled with gratitude and wonder. He was standing before a sign from God. The answer to his prayer was right there, in a simple gesture, but one full of meaning. When God writes history, nothing is by chance. Every detail, every encounter is part of a divine plan. The servant, overcome with emotion, presents Rebekah with precious jewels and asks about her family. Upon discovering that she was related to Abraham, his certainty transforms into adoration. He bows and thanks God for guiding him with such precision. Rebekah runs home and tells her family everything. When the servant recounts the whole story, from Abraham's promise to the sign at the well, Rebekah's family has no doubts. They recognize God's hand in every event and declare, "This comes from the Lord." With a heart full of faith and courage, Rebekah accepts the call. She was willing to leave her land, her family, and head towards an unknown future, trusting only in God's promise. Her family blesses her, wishing her to become the mother of thousands and that her descendants prosper. And so the caravan sets off, carrying the betrothed bride on a journey back to find her future husband. The anticipation grew with each step, with each sand dune left behind. What did destiny have in store for them? Meanwhile, far away, Isaac was walking through the field at dusk, meditating. His heart was in tune with God, patiently waiting for the fulfillment of the promise. Looking up, he sees the caravan approaching. From atop her camel, Rebekah also spots him. She asked the servant who that man was, and he replied, "He is my master." With modesty and respect, she covers her face with her veil. When their eyes finally meet, time seems to stand still. There is no need for words. In that silence, a deep and immediate connection is formed, a union that was not born by chance, but was carefully planned in heaven. Thus was born an alliance guided by the hand of the Lord, a love that began in eternity and manifested itself on earth to fulfill a divine purpose. Isaac takes her to his mother Sarah's tent and receives her as his wife. He loved her deeply and found solace in her for the loss of his mother. Their love became a foundation, a living promise that God is faithful to fulfill what He promises. The story of Isaac and Rebekah teaches us a powerful lesson. Under the setting sun, gazing together towards the future with hope, they represent the beauty of confidence. When we surrender our paths to God, when we trust in His timing and His wisdom, He leads us to the right place at the right time and connects us with the right people. His plans are always bigger and better than ours. He never is late, never early, and never makes mistakes. Their story is an invitation for us, too, to trust that God is writing our own story of love, purpose, and destiny. Share this message of hope and always remember, God's plans for your life are perfect. Trust in Him. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories like this one. May God bless you.